guys, I haven't posted on my YouTube channel in a long time, so I thought I'd post this little video of a trip I took in July 2020. For my birthday, I decided to take a little vacay, a little getaway down the south coast of New South Wales. And we decided to go to a place called Pebbly Beach. Pebbly Beach is about 3 to 4 hours south of Sydney, and it's just north of Bateman's Bay. And it's a secluded beach, and it has a couple of off-grid cabins, and we stayed in the lovely Mara. And as you can see here, they had a little veranda where you can watch the beach, which faces east, so you would see the sunrise over the ocean every morning. And I'll just take you on a little tour throughout the cabin, which I found really cool, really rustic, beautiful. I actually found this location on a website which had the camping, kind of like off the grid, tiny houses and such. So it really fit in my style of getaway. Everything in here was immaculate and just really tasteful and beautifully set out. And I think the best part of it is from every window in the place, from the bathroom, from the bedroom, lounge room, you could see the beach and you could see the ocean, which was incredibly stunning. Pebbly Beach cabins are actually set in a national park, so you had to drive through quite a lot of bush and trees to get there. There isn't a little corner store or shopping centre nearby, so we bought all of our food for the week. We actually only stayed 4 days, so we bought 4 days worth of food and we camped out in this little spot. I mainly wanted to go because I just needed a break from the city and I wanted to get back to nature. My favourite thing to do is just watch the sunrise over the ocean, so that's why I chose this place. It's just absolutely stunning over the ocean. The first day we got there, it was sunny. We sat on the beach, although it is in the middle of winter. So in Australia, winter is in July, which is the time of my birthday. So it was freezing. We didn't go for a swim in the water, and we were wearing lots of jumpers and beanies, but we could still just sit and enjoy the beach and the sun for the first day. This was a beautiful sunrise in the morning, the first morning that we woke up, and this is the view from the cabin. We did some exploring along the beach there. There was lots of little critters in the rocks, in the water, lots of funny looking birds around. So we just took our shoes off and we went exploring on the beach. Actually a number of things you can do here on the beach: swimming, surfing. There's a number of walking trails. However, I was being quite lazy, so I didn't go on any of the active things. The water was too cold, so we just spent the time chilling, relaxing, watching the ocean. And that night we created a fire and we cooked some corn over the fire. My boyfriend loves to light fires and loves to cook barbecues, so it was right up his alley. The next day actually started raining, so the beautiful sun had gone away and the clouds rolled over, and we actually got really heavy rain and torrential rain, which didn't really stop us. We still used their barbecue facilities. So when we got here, it was beautiful and sunny, and then yesterday was a nice sunny day. Today it is raining. that's okay. So that's perfect weather for playing board games and snuggling up inside and having a barbecue in the rain. Anyway. When the 4 days was over, we packed up our things and it was time to leave. So we jumped in the car, and on the way out, the road was totally flooded, covered in debris, leaves. So the only road out of the national park is flooded pretty deep. So I guess we won't be leaving today. It was okay most of the way through the road until we came to a place where the river or the creek had totally flooded and was blocking the road, and we couldn't really get anywhere. So we decided maybe we cannot leave right now. My car is just a small little Corolla. And we turned around to head back to the cabin, and we found a number of trees that actually fallen over the road. So here is my amazing boyfriend getting out into the rain and getting drenched to move the branches. The reason is because I think there'd been really bad bushfires through this area the year before, and so a lot of the trees had burnt up. A lot of the they just weren't strong trees anymore, and plus there'd been a lot of rain which really loosened the soil, so the roots couldn't really hold onto the soil as well as they could or should, and then they fell over the road. So we got rid of one tree, and then we came across this massive tree, and Ali was trying to get rid of it, but he just couldn't. And then from the other side of the road came a few cars, and they all jumped out, and we were trying to move this tree so we could go back to the cabin, and then they could leave and try and escape as well. However, they would have hit that blocked river as well. Eventually, this guy came along. I think he was a park ranger. He came along with his chainsaw and chopped the tree. We eventually got back to the cabin, and we stayed for a few hours, and the rain seemed to kind of calm down a little bit. So later on in the evening, we thought we'd do the dash and try and get out. Luckily, the river had gone down a little bit, and then on the way home we got stuck in so much traffic because there was so much rain, and there were more fallen trees just like this one on the highway. We eventually, after probably 7 to 8 hours running out of petrol, calling roadside assistance, we finally made it home. And I feel like this was a bit of adventure. It was supposed to be relaxing and calm, but it actually turned into something really fun.